Well, welcome to episode number 1 of the TrapHouse podcast. Thank you all for tuning in again. I'm sure it's just going to be me and my girlfriend listening again. But hey, at least somebody's listening, right? And at least the word's getting out. Well, here it is. I mean, thanks again. Like I said, it is May 16th, 2021 at about 9 a.m. You know, it's just a struggle to get these things in. I can't find time to do them. It's very difficult. I knew it was going to be a struggle when I started, but you forge ahead anyway, right? You just keep on keeping on. But we're going to keep it rolling here today, nice and smooth like. And without further ado, I'd like to just say welcome to the legitimately legitimate episode number 1 of the Trap House podcast, brought to you by Epiphany Chris. That's right, folks. Epiphany Chris is the name, and telling you your future's my game. I'm just kidding. I don't know the future. I do have one question, though. For those of you who listened to the initial podcast, the episode 0, what's with these bees, huh? Anyway, follow up, what's with these bees? Anybody heard any news about them? Anybody saving any of these bees? I mean, somebody said that there are no more bees, and I'm like, I got stung the other day, so I'm just trying to figure out where the bees are going to and what the crisis is with all the bees. So somebody let me know about all these bees, because I'm not really up to date with the black and yellow gangster. Anyway, and I know there's more than just black and yellow bees. Come on, people. Get over your fucking selves. Oh, shit. He's swearing in this podcast. Watch out. Hold your britches. This is not for the young ones. If you're listening to this, I do have to give a warning, I guess. Might as well make it a regular thing. If you're listening to this and think, oh my gosh, this kid is literally out of his mind. What is he talking to himself? Who's in the room? What's going on? Why is he like a spit? This is all for entertainment purposes only, folks. If you have a question, comment, concern, please feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will be more than happy to respond until I blow up and can no longer respond, and then I say, oh, I don't read the comments anymore. But to be honest with you, I'll probably read them every day, all day, for learning purposes, you know, just for the learning purpose, I guess. Who knows? I'm ready for a good day. Who's with me? Who's ready for a good day? I know I got to work tonight, but here's yeah, you know, I'm feeling a little low today, a little low and slow. Normally I'm upbeat and high tempo, but today is take it easy kind of a day, you know? Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy today. It's for everybody. Just take it easy today. It's Sunday. Sunday fun day? No, it's Sunday lay on your back on a couch day. Don't do nothing. Don't even get up to feed the dogs or the kids. Let them fend for themselves today. You know what I mean? That's the kind of day we got to have on a Sunday. Just let it all go. Go to the beach. You know, make a new friend. Make a new enemy. Who knows what your spice of life is, but go out and do something. Get outside. And listen to this podcast, obviously, while you're out and about. Get it in your little earbuds while you're jogging. Watch it on a long trip. If you're going on a business trip or going on a long drug deal, whatever you're doing, crossing the border illegally. If you have my stuff on, it's probably the whitest stuff that's ever going to come out, so you're good. You know, you're safe. You are safe to listen to this podcast in your car on the way to work, or if you're crossing the border and need to make it look legitimate, just throw this pod on, you'll be good to go. Anyway, all right, what's on the agenda today? Oh yeah, just real quick, the segment I'm gonna start here is gonna be, here's something to think about, where I just drop something on you, let you think about it, and then we talk about it in the next episode. So, what's with those bees was the first one. Episode number 1. The question is, or the statement, or whatever I choose to do at this particular moment. Not really sure yet. It's up in the air, but I'm going to go with therapy. What are your thoughts on therapy? Doesn't have to be a specific type of therapy, just therapy in general, where somebody else is in control, kind of your mental state and where you would go in the future. Now, I know there's a ton of different therapies, but mine is going to be directed towards just solo el therapy do. Let me know what you think. Hold on a minute. All right, sorry about that, folks. I had to take a little 5-minute breather to roll up a spliffy or a J or a joint or, geez Louise, the devil's lettuce or God, I don't even know what they call it anymore. Can you please join me in lighting up a little calm the nerves J-ski? This one's for the boys. We're doing this for the boys. Hey boys, this one's for you. Okay, you're not a fan of marijuana or the uses of it, or you don't know the medicinal purposes of it, please look into it before you start judging and casting stones and throwing rocks at my glass house, okay? I got my I took my meds today shirt on today for the pod. For those of you on video. Anyway, it's a blessing, this herb that was put here or that grew for us, however you want to believe it came to fruition. Either way. Anyway, here we go. This one's for the boys. Getting it up. All right, here we go. So let's break this out. I kind of dropped the egg before it got into the basket, but last week I kind of didn't tell people my name because I don't know, I'm weird about that and the internet and everything, but here it is. The name's Epiphany Chris. If you got a problem with that, take it up with your mom or your lawyer or somebody else, because I really don't give a fuck. Anyway, that's my name and I'm sticking to it. If you want to know where it comes from or where it resides, I will do a whole podcast dedicated just to that. But anyway, Epiphany Chris coming here with the TrapHouse podcast, episode 1 on 5/16/2021 at 9:37 a.m. Yeah, there was a big break for me to roll my joint. I had to do some other things. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear about it. Anyway, here are the up-to-date information that you need to have listening to the TrapHouse podcast. Again, the TrapHouse podcast is absolutely not what you think it is. It's absolutely not what you think it is. And for the viewers at home or whoever get to see this video, I know I stare at the computer a lot, but that's because I feel like it. I'm not a big camera looker guy, and plus the light's blinding, so anyway. All right, here we go. Yeah, Epiphany Chris is the name. I've also had some pretty other crazy nicknames back in the day. Crazy Legs, Yizman, Snowman. We'll get into the details of those later. But, you can never call me late for dinner. Got him. Anyway, here we go. Moving on. Revelations. Not the book in the Bible, you fucking knuckleheads. How about some revelations you had over the past week? What are some that you had? Let me know in the comments. I really do want to know. I like some human interaction through the internet. What is that? AI reduction or AI reaction? Who knows? Just leave them in the comments. Let me know. What are some revelations you had in the past week or two, or month or year, your whole life? Who knows? Revelations are revelations. I want to know what they are. All right. Number 1 for me is, if God is real and we as man created fire, why is it that that's our punishment? Something we created will be something that destroys us for the rest of our lives anyway. That's revelation number 1. Number 2, where does your thoughts come from? Not really a revelation, just a question, I guess. Where does your thoughts come from? Because I can't figure it out for the life of me. And number 3 is there a bottom? Who knows? I mean, we haven't even found the bottom of the ocean yet. Is there a bottom? Endless wings. Is it really endless? Is it really, you get the endless wings for the whole, I mean, can I stay there overnight and get more wings if it's endless? God, that's a lot of chickens. Anyway. Those are the revelations I've had the past, I don't know, couple weeks or so. But just something to think about throughout the week. Look for opportunities to do better, to do good things, to doge, do only good every day. You know what I'm talking about. Do only good every motherfucking day. So, without further ado, I bring to you today's main event. I know we're 10 minutes in, 11 minutes in, whatever. It don't matter to me. I'm going to bring it. It's going to be short and sweet. Actually, it says it's supposed to be 30 minutes, but we're going to make it 30 minutes, okay? We're going to make it to that 30-minute mark with this. But here you go, folks. Let's talk about this, huh? I get a lot of my, I don't know, inspiration or whatever you want to call it, from other people, Not in a plagiarizing way or a thievery kind of way, but they make me think. And I'd like to give some credit to Mr. Kevin Gates. Oh, what a transformation this guy's had. But anyway, we're going to be talking about King's disease today. What is it? How are people affected by it? Will it happen to me? Will it happen to you? We'll find out right now on the TrapHouse podcast. Listen, I need a jingle or something, guys. Somebody's got to hook me a jingle for free, obviously, because I'm a broke white cis male growing up in 2021 where nobody knows where to use the fucking bathroom or which aisle to walk down at Walmart to shop. Who's got a mask? You got a mask? I don't got a mask. You're walking the wrong way, guy. Jesus Christ, who puts traffic lanes in aisleways? We got traffic lines in aisleways at the Walmarts and Targets. I can't take it anymore. And then you get this fucking self-righteous asshole wearing a mask in the aisle you're in, walking down the wrong aisle, just to tell you you're facing the wrong way. Get the fuck out of here, man. How weird is that? Who does that? Who goes out of their way to break the rules, to tell you that you're breaking the rules? Breaking the rules to break the rules, I don't know. Get over yourselves, you fucking unoriginal bastards. Can't take it anymore. Get off your fucking high pedestal, stoop, whatever the fuck you are. You're not even on a pedestal. You're on a stoop. You're on this little stoop, and nobody gives a shit about you. So you forcefully inject yourselves into other people's lives for no reason whatsoever, but to cause drama, misfortune, and possibly just fuck someone's day up. But anyway, peace, love, and chicken grease to all you Karens or Nancys or Drews out there, whoever it is, Ryans, I don't know. Anyway, all right, well, the little side note there. Anyway, back to King's disease. Here we go. What is it? I don't know. Let's hear what Kevin Gates has to say on the subject. I'm not 100%. He says, well, I'm not even gonna play it or look it up, honestly. I need to oh shit, I just canceled that. Oh no, look at this. I'm killing out my crossing out my Xing out my search engines. Yikes. How am I supposed to operate with this with all these click noises and fans going and joints going out because I packed it too loose or too tight? I don't ever know what it is. It is what it is. Alright guys, here it is. King's disease. When other people have a problem with you just being you. Now, what does that mean? Let's dive into that. When other people have a problem with you just being you. I mean, I don't know about you, but I wake up every day feeling pretty damn good about being who I am. I mean, yeah, we all struggle. We all have our ups and downs and our breaks in the road and our forks in the road or whatever breaks in the road. Some people just drive off the cliff, I guess, or off the ditch or anywhere. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Everybody's got their own life. Everybody's living their own, book, whatever. I mean, geez Louise, everybody can write a book, right? But to criticize that book or to criticize that person for writing that book or to criticize what's in the book about what they did in their life seems kind of frivolous. It must be real difficult to look in the mirror for somebody who judges somebody on a daily basis. Speaking of God, how you doing today, sir? I don't know. Telling us that we have a free will, but God, if I can figure out where a thought comes from, I'll be impressed. Anyway, back to King's Disease. I'm gonna keep trailing off every chance I get, but listen, here it is. You can't be upset when people are taking issue with things that you do in your personal life or in your work life or your friends or your relatives or who you hang out with, or some people may be in a dark place and you got friends trying to help you out or whatever, but that's a whole different ballgame. Because that's also a kind of a King's disease, because there are people out there who are struggling. There are real struggling people out there who do need help, who really do need the help. And we just pass them by, and a majority of them live out there in Skid Row or in San Francisco somewhere. But a lot of them are homeless because they were affected. I mean, I could say this. I'm going to say it based on I'm going to base this on absolutely no evidence whatsoever. But if I would have to say it, I would have to say that a good percentage, maybe 25%, are there because they thought about what other people cared about, what they thought, or how they acted, or how they did. None of that made any sense to me. Hold on, I'm going to say it over again. I'm fiddling with the fucking tape on my video camera. Here's the deal. All right, I can't be doing this. I keep going off on tangents and I forget where I'm at. My notes are horrible. I don't know what's going on. So here's the one thing I gotta say. Don't be a product of this King's disease issue that's going on lately, where everybody's in everybody's business and everybody's got to know what everybody's doing all the time. I mean, you guys already know from the first episode, I'm an advocate for no social media. No social media at all. I don't like it. I don't think it's helping our society. I don't think it's helping our mental states. It's definitely not helping our children at all with the ease of access. But listen, just be you. Don't be anybody else. Don't be him or her or what your boss wants you to be or what your nephew wants you to be or what your grandma wants you to be. Be you. And you kind of just got to just do that and literally figure out what needs to be stored in that brain of yours or filtered out as garbage and useless information. I mean, think about all the useless information we used to remember. Phone numbers, addresses, how to get somewhere, the fear of being lost, How much time are we saving not doing stamp? I mean, you can electronically send mail now. It takes 2 seconds. Back in the day, you used to have to run to get a stamp, mail it, wait 5 days for the Pony Express to deliver it to the wrong address, and then it gets sent back to you. It's a mess. We're saving so much time just not having to send mail. And we're wasting it on worrying about what somebody else is doing. Worrying about their kingship or lordship or queenship or whatever they want to call the character in their movie that they're a part of, or they're the main actor, the star of their own movie, and we're worried about, hey, I want to be a part of that I want to be a part of their movie, and I want to be the lead role, so I'm going to try to do everything I can to destroy them. That doesn't make any sense now, does it? Huh. King's disease. It's very, 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 very in-depth topic, and I'm going to talk about it for a while. I'm going to pause here quite a bit, but it's going to be, man, I got to cut out all this crap that I'm saying and just mumbling, jumbling. That's going to cut some time off the fucking pod. Anyway. God, I say anyway a lot. Don't say anyway. Don't say anyway. Anyway, back to King's disease. When you are in the predicament where you are the person being attacked for being the king of your own movie, the star of your own movie, the best that you can be, living the best life, as they say, or Joel Osteen, that fucking money grubbing cunt. Anyway, Jesus Christ. If anybody needs to get punched in the face, it's that guy, huh? Oh my goodness, wake him up a little bit. How can he see all the people he's ripping off if he can't even open his eyes? I mean, geez Louise, when you look at the sun, right? When you look at the sun, you squint your eyes. I mean, is it when he looks at the people he's robbing, he just squints real quick so you don't have to see him? Just let me get them paper slots so you can slide that money right through my eyelids. Let it roll up in between my eyes. And push out a new perm every fucking week for Sunday. God damn it, how much are his suits? How much are his suits? And how about this for King's disease? I just started ranting and raving about Joel Osteen, who's doing his thing and just killing it, right? Killing it. He's got millions and millions of people convinced that there's a heaven and you can go to it. I don't know. I've heard of Elon Musk, and I've heard of SpaceX. I've also heard of Mars. I've also heard of infinite amounts of galaxies, and the fact that we are so far advanced, and knowing that there are millions and millions of galaxies and it extends forever. Who's counting all these aliens? Who's counting all these rocks? It can't just be us, and we can't all just fit up into one heaven, right? Get over yourself. Look at now, I'm King's diseasing on God, huh? Get some. Anyway, here's to it, guys. Alrighty, so in the event that I say one thing and I do another, just remember this is for entertainment purposes only, guys. Don't take anything I say seriously, and if you do, enjoy it, I guess, because this is all this information I say, or all this stuff I say, or all these thoughts I have, and I just put them out through this microphone into this little mixer, into the computer, into YouTube, or wherever else it may go in the future. It's all for entertainment purposes only. That's it. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Please stand by for other shitty commentary about stupid shit. So I'll sit and rag on people all day. I'll say don't do it and don't do it and don't do it. And obviously you should get to know this by now, that I'm going to contradict myself about 75 times every episode. I'm going to tell you what day it is. It'll be 3 days ago or the next day. I mean, I basically lied to you guys. So for an hour straight, I basically just tell a bunch of random shit. And if you listen to it, you listen to it. If you don't, you don't. And I hope I fill your ear holes with some joy today. So let's talk about this. Why would I waste my time worrying about what other people think or say about me? What would be the benefit of that? Anybody here want to chirp in? Leave a comment. Let me know why you would think that it's imperative to apply this cancel culture or whatever it is to people. You know, that's part of this whole King's disease too, man. People are doing good and they make one step, and geez Louise, with the amount of cameras and video cameras and computers and iPads and laptops and stuff all over the place, and security cameras, you're on video 24/7. We're supposed to watch our mouth and watch our actions every fucking day. I'm sorry, but that's not me being free. You know, if I'm free, to do and choose and do as I please, and I should be able to, you know, walk a pink elephant down the street on a Wednesday while smoking a cigarette in tighty whities, I guess. You know, as long as I'm not being offensive to anybody. Or not offensive. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say offensive. As long as I'm not hurting anybody. Haha, offensive and hurting people. That is outrageous. I can't believe that came out of my mouth. I'm sorry. For all those people who think being offended is something that really exists, go fuck yourself, okay? Grow up. You live in the year 2021. It's time to get over shit. And for a kid who grew up in the 80s and 90s, I'll tell you right now, you guys got it made. Everybody now born fucking 10, 15 years ago have it made. Have it easy peasy lemon squeezy with nothing to even worry about. You don't even need to be smart anymore. You could be a fucking retard walking around knowing everything. And these are the people who walk around with this king's disease where they can't get enough of ruining people's lives. Very sad. And I'm sure I've talked into the mic too close the entire time. But I really have been watching quite a few podcasts lately, and I've been just so sure I'm going to get a Shure, but I'm using this cheap knockoff $100 China-made thing, and it's garbage, actually. My voice sounds like crap every day. Then again, I am raspy, so get used to it. All right, so one more thing I got to say about the King's disease. When I was brought up, it's very simple. You respect your elders, and you basically the golden rule: do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, right? So if I do something bad to somebody, I expect something bad in return, regardless. If I do something nice for somebody, however, this is the difference. You can't expect something nice in return. You gotta just do it to do it, and then help somebody to help somebody. You can't do things in order to get things, because that's a shitty way to live, man. That's a shitty way to live. Emotionally, anyway, you know? If you work a job, you should get paid for your time spent there. Come on, if you mow your grass, you should expect to have the grass cut when you're done. I don't know where that came from, but if you push the Keurig thing on your coffee, you expect the coffee to make coffee. But you got to put the coffee in it first. You got to put that little bit of effort in first. Shit's not just going to get handed to you every day. Grow up. How much easier can coffee get? My God. What was your hard thing this week? Oh, I forgot to put a fucking Keurig in. I forgot to put a K-cup in. Fucking had hot water for breakfast. It was great. Anyway. Man, I say anyway a lot. I'm going to mark that down. Anyway. I'm going to try not to say it anymore today. Here we go. So does anybody out there got a story to tell about how they were a product of this King's disease? Whether it be now, today, tomorrow, 3 months, 5 years from now, I'll still respond and answer. It doesn't matter. So let loose. That's what this podcast is about. Just letting loose for no reason at all. I'm hoping to have some random ass guests on here eventually one day, but to each their own. You know, not too much has been going on in my life that I want to talk about today, but you know, future's coming, and the future holds one thing, and I'm sure as shit it's something special for everybody. All right, well, just because that was it's just so much I could go into on that. I just really don't want to just keep talking people's ears off. It sounds pretty ridiculous and daunting, actually, that I'm just repeating basically the same words over and over again. So this is going to be a short podcast this week, it looks like, guys and gals and cis and trans and who's ever listening. I love you and I appreciate you. Well, I don't. Somebody does. You know? Somebody loves you. Somebody appreciates you. I don't. For now, I'm just a guy talking into a microphone. But anyway, let's talk about Doge real quick. Let's bring up this Dogecoin just for 1 second, guys. Just for a second. Anybody see what's going on with this, huh? In the event that Dogecoin becomes the next Bitcoin, you might want to get in early or get in now. This is not advice, but it's a fun ride. Definitely something fun to do. It's also way better than a lottery ticket. get into cryptocurrency, get into the stock market, and support local business. That's all I gotta say on that. Okay, Doge is going crazy though. Keep an eye on that. Doge it. All right, so here is a little update for upcoming podcasts. In the future, I will be doing segments involving podcast reactions or, just like my 2 cents on some podcasts that I listened to from the previous week. But just throwing that out there, I may do like a little 10, 20-minute little recap of a podcast I listened to. But other than that, I'm going to keep it light and fresh and keeping it breezy, not too cheesy. Febreze. Anyway, I'm out of it, man. A lot of work was done this weekend. I'm so tired, and I gotta work tonight. Come on, man, come on. All right, so new segment ideas. Anybody's got any? Send them my way. I've got a few in mind that I'm gonna get going. We're doing the here's something to think about. And that's about it right now. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Those who listen and don't listen, and those who just pass it off after the first 3 minutes, I'm there with you because I've done that to podcasts because they suck. I'm sure this one sucks pretty bad for now, but in the future it will be good. It will be better as long as I keep on doing it. And as long as people don't hurt my feelings and say mean things to me in the comments, please don't do that because it will make me cry. Alright, so I lied about episode releases. I definitely lied about those things. So they will be released whenever the hell I see fit. Okay, I'm not even gonna, I'm done giving exact dates and times because it just won't happen in my world. So content is key, I know, and I'm not really giving a lot right now, but I'm just doing it to get it done and to just making myself do it, trying to force myself into a habit, and it's really tough because I don't like listening to myself talk, even though I talk all the time. I know other people don't like hearing me talk because they've told me. And my first idea is, let's start a podcast. It is what it is. I've got a lot of crazy ideas and outlandish things come out of my mouth, and I do believe wholeheartedly that I'm allowed to say and do and be as free as I fucking want because I was born a human. And I don't know about you, but when you're born, I'm a human being, just like everybody else is born a human being. What we do with our lives from that point is up to us. So if you got to run away from a bad situation, run, motherfucker, run and don't look back. Thinking about moving, do it. Just leave. Move. Get the fuck out of here. Thinking about starting that new job, do it. Just fucking do it. You only live once, and then you live forever as consciousness. Oh, God, that's going to be awesome. Pun intended. Just a consciousness. All-knowing consciousness being walking around. Not even walking around, just being. Oh, it's going to be so nice just to be one day. Just to be. All right. Well, that wraps up that. I'm going to end it with this. Fucking board games, man. Fucking board games. They are a blast. They're fun. They're entertaining. But boy, have they ruined some friendships and relationships. And I'm going to tell you a good, clean board game story. I'd like to hear yours. Actually, I don't have any because I don't really play board games. I play card games. So I'll tell you a card game we play. I played Yahtzee with my girlfriend, and I was so fucking proud of myself that I got a Yahtzee that I took a picture of the Yahtzee and then wrote Yahtzee and sent it to her and said Yahtzee and like did it as a rubbed it in your face thing. Come to find out, I actually spelled Yahtzee with a Z, and it's Zatsy now. Now that's all I hear around now. Zatsy, all because of one fucking game. Zatsy. Zatsy! Who's got Zatsy in the house? Who's got Zat? No, it's Yahtzee. I tried to tell her it's Yahtzee. But I was so adamant that it was spelt correctly that that's now the name of the game in my house. Even the Y has been changed to a Z. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. All the information, links, all that contact stuff will be in the description below. It'll be the same as last week's, just with episode 1 in there, obviously. But nothing's changed with me. I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still good to go. So stay tuned. I mean, I guess just stay tuned and be ready for the next one. You know, I am videoing these too, and if you want to see the videos, there's a lot of extra content in there, and you know, I'm not posting them yet, but if you want to see them, I'll email them to you. All right. Peace out, Cub Scouts. See ya on the flip side, or the next time. Good golly, Miss Molly, I got no ending. I got no ending for this fucking podcast. It's so shitty.